Alright y'all, welcome back. This video I'm going to give a little tutorial on how to think about probability, specifically in the context of statistics. So when we're talking about probability, we're really thinking about it in terms of what is our total quantity, what is our total data set. And a lot of that is determined based off of how the questions are worded, especially in a more complex scenario like this. So in this situation, we have a survey that was conducted. You'll notice that there's a variety of different ages here, so different age groupings. You'll also notice that there's a specific or a variety of different outcomes or answer options here on the left-hand side. So what we're going to do is we're going to read through these prompts to see if we can answer them together. So for the first one, part A, it says, what is the probability that a randomly selected individual is 45 to 54 years of age, given the fact that the individual is more likely to buy a product emphasized by made in our country. So that second part is going to be the data set that we're looking into. So we're going to be looking into the data set, this piece right here. So this line item represents all of the people that said they were more than likely to purchase something if it were labeled made in our country. So in this case, the total number of outcomes is going to be 1,013. So what we do when we establish probability, we take the total number of outcomes and we put that in the denominator and we divide the desired outcomes by that quantity. So in this case, the desired outcome is 45 to 54, which gives us 357. So if we're looking for the probability of this particular outcome, we want to take the number of people that are in 45 to 54 years of age and the total number of people that are more than likely to make this purchase. And if you were to go and find this quantity and plug it into your calculator, you should get something around 0.272. Now the second option is similar but different at the same time, because the language that is being used is the same, but the order in which we're examining it is different. So it says, what is the probability that a randomly selected individual is more likely to buy a product emphasized made in our country, given that they are 45 to 54 years of age? So what we're actually going to be doing is we're looking at this column as our total number, our total value. So in this case, there are 560 individuals that are in this age category. So we have 560 individuals here. Now what we want to do is we want to look to see what is the quantity of individuals that chose that they were more likely to buy if it was made in our country. In this situation right here, it's going to be 357. So the way that we set up this quotient is 357 over 560. If we take that quotient, it should give us something around 0.638. So while these phrases are the same, the order in which we read them are different, and that helps us to establish what group of data are we looking to find the probability out of. So really identifying what the data set is the fundamental sort of building block to this work. So before we can even calculate the probability, we want to determine what data set we're pulling from. And then from that data set, we can determine the specific quantity that is being presented in the problem. If you need any more clarification or if you have follow-up questions, definitely don't hesitate to reach out and let me know. I'm happy to help you and as you process through this work.